Blogger Jennifer Choi learned the hard way when she tried to give herself an at-home Brazilian wax.
Why?
Choi wanted to save money and thought that performing a wax on her lady bits would be just as good as the pros.
No.
But after she made the first painful rip, all she had to show for it was 6 hairs removed, not to mention a burning sensation.
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
she gets.
I'm sorry to break it to you. You said that's what she gets.
If you're gonna try to do a Brazilian wax on yourself, that is
wait,
crazy.
Samara,
Let me just understand. Let me
I
understand.
tried this.
You did?
Yes. Okay, you guys. I started thinking, why am I paying $75 to get this done by the professionals? I had seen a little box at the drugstore. They had it for like $9. I'm like, $9? $76. $9? $76. $9 wins. So I take the box home. It was a microwavable wax.
My goodness.
You put it in the microwave. It doesn't come with strips. It's the kind that you just put on the skin like this. And then when it hardens, you have to rip. Well, folks, I sat on the floor of my bathroom in New York City, and you actually have to peel a corner to actually get it to rip. Peeled the corner, lifted it, and said, 1, 2, 3, oh, no! And I started breathing heavy.
Yeah?
And you guys, I looked down, and my whole area
lady bits
was covered with wax, so I had no choice but to actually now remove it. So you guys, I spent 8 hours in the bathroom. I called my mom for prayer. I took breaks watching Sex and the City. I took food breaks. I cried. I was sweating. No, you guys, I was on that floor sweating like this.
Oh my God.
And I literally, you guys, it took me 8 hours. I had to take breaks. I would pull a little spot, cry about it, order some pizza, watch a television show. It was awful.
Oh my God.
I called my mom. She prayed with me. She reminded me that I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It was real. I had a prayer hotline going.
They say you pay for what you get. You pay for what you get.
But did you do it down below? Because I've done it, but I do the top.
Okay,
the
so
inside of your hoo-ha.
You didn't go down low below.
no, if we're gonna be honest, if this is it,
Yeah.
I had only layered enough wax on the front, just the whole front part of it.
That's a big
still a
front.
big area.
Yes.
That's a really painful area.
Yes.
So I had it all covered.
You couldn't just do a small little triangle at the top and call it a day?
No, girl, I was trying to be fancy.
You should have tested it out first before you did the whole thing. You just didn't know what you were doing.
Yo, I was sweating. I was like in that bathroom. Sweating.
Oh, God, no.
Pacing around the house with that whole thing on there, walking around. I was like, oh, God, I know you can help me get through this. It was so bad.
See, that's what, you know what? Just pay for professionals to do professional stuff.
Pretty
That's
much.
the moral
Moral of the story. But, guys, I actually have friends of mine that wax themselves all the time. Weird question, but by a round of applause, how many of you guys wax yourselves?
Down there?
But you keep it light. You don't go, right? You don't go all the way low.
Yeah.
You make it a nice, like instead of a landing strip, you create a landing area. Right?
No?
Ow. Just
Okay,
thinking of
I'm
that.
just saying, I have one of my friends that works here with us, and she said she waxes herself all the time, completely Brazilian.
Yeah.
I use
has
that
a
good
professional
old-fashioned
kit.
razor. That's what I use, the razor.
Yes.
You know.
To my married folk, when you're lazy, you use your man's razor and you don't tell him.
I do that too. I do that
You just gotta wash it. You gotta wash it out.
Wash it really well.
Yeah,
Wash it
please
really,
wash.
really well.
Yes. Now, I just do laser. I think laser is great.
And you're fine with laser.
Yeah, and I
think
feel
I
like
wanna
the
try
pain
that.
works towards something that is like a real final goal, which is hairless.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does the pain hurt when you get a laser?
It is just as bad as waxing.
It is?
Oh, in my opinion,
But
is
it
just
lasts
as bad.
longer?
But it lasts longer. And
they
the
can
goal
do
is for
numbing.
it to be permanent hair removal.
Yeah.
Okay, they can do numbing cream?
And you can do numbing cream, but you have to be careful. I can't do the numbing cream because it makes me feel weird.